It's 5 a.m. and I'm on the radio. I'm supposed to call you, but
Hey everyone, today is day 15, I believe. This is starting my week 3. Actually, I technically started yesterday, and I'll just pop in the clip that I have because I only ate one meal yesterday. I was really busy at work again and had to work a pretty long shift. So this is day 14. My husband made breakfast, but it's actually technically, I guess, brunch. It's 11:48. I worked so late last night and didn't go to bed until like 2 a.m. So I didn't wake up until like 9:40. So this is the first meal, and then I'll have to go to work. So I'll probably only have about 2 meals today. This is 2 eggs and then just some waffles that had eggs and like coconut flour and collagen in them. They were not from the Ketotarian book, so like this whole meal is not following the meal plan. They're actually, the recipe is from the Made Whole cookbook, and I actually have a video that I reviewed about that. It's a paleo keto cookbook, so I'll have that link down below. But I did put some melted butter and just a tiny bit, probably like a teaspoon of real maple syrup on the waffles. And so this is what I'm gonna eat. I also have some coffee with my Nutpods. So after eating the waffles and the eggs, I really didn't eat anything the rest of the day. And then today, I did have some coffee earlier, which I didn't show you, but I woke up pretty late just because I worked until midnight. So it is 1:33 in the afternoon. I've been up for a couple hours, but I'm only starting to eat now. So I made these tomato avocado wraps, and they are on those coconut wraps that I showed you back in week 1. I got the Thrive Market brand this time, and these are the turmeric ones. 7 wraps came in this pack, and they had a bunch of cool like meal ideas on the back. So these are just made with coconut meat, coconut water, coconut oil, and turmeric powder, and these are organic. So I just put some homemade mayo, which I actually have a recipe on YouTube. You can just search to find that. It's really easy to make. Homemade mayo, avocado, olives, tomatoes, and some salt. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this as my first meal of the day. Good morning, everybody. Today is October 16th, I believe. So this is my day 16. I am off today, and I'm actually about to get ready to film my fall capsule wardrobe, which will be going live in just a couple days. It'll already be live once you guys see this actual vlog. And I just wanted to show you, look at this super cute mug that I got. It was actually a gift from one of my members in my book club, Jennifer. We did a mug exchange for October, which was super fun. And so, you know, you just wrote a couple of your likes or maybe like dislikes if you really dislike something about a mug, and then a member bought one for you and you bought one for another member. And so I just love it so much. It says believe, and it's totally my colors. Like, this matches my kitchen and I love it. It's the perfect size. It's so cute. So like, this is, you're gonna see this in every single video from now on, just letting you know. So anyway, so far all I'm drinking is my coffee. I do have to go grocery shopping today. Today is Tuesday, and normally I was going grocery shopping on like Fridays because I had them off, and I did have last Friday off, but I was actually we had a lot of food still left, so I decided to just keep going along with whatever meals that we had. There were days where, like, you know, I only ate one meal, so I just had the extra meals left over, which is nice. That's the great thing about intermittent fasting. Like, now that I'm not very hungry in the mornings, I feel like I'm eating a little bit less food, not because I'm doing it on purpose, because you still want to keep all of your calories high. You want to try and eat as many calories as you can in those like other 2 or maybe 1 meals that you're eating. But I feel like I was just so incredibly busy that I might have just eaten at work, or like you saw from last week's vlog, I did get Chinese food that one day. So speaking of getting Chinese food, last night I did film just a little bit, but my husband and I were off together yesterday, and you saw that I had the wraps for lunchtime, but we decided to go out for like a little date night. And you know, what's the point of doing a like challenge if you can't also enjoy yourself and go out. Now, I'm not saying that every single week or like every single day or whatever needs to be something like that, but we were both off and we were gonna go see a movie, but there weren't any good movies out. So we were like, you know what? Let's go to Buffalo Wild Wings. My husband, he got his normal like sampler, but I am still trying to stay like gluten-free, and I still wanted to stay like mostly vegetarian, if you want to say. So I got spinach dip with the corn chips and also salsa with corn chips, which I didn't even like get close to finishing any of that. But then I also had like a Bold Rock like hard apple cider, which was amazing on the draft. Like, I've only ever had the bottles before, but that draft was amazing. So I stayed gluten-free. I didn't have any meat, but I did have dairy. Other than that, like, you know, that was like my treat. Like, I made it halfway through so far, and I had that one, I guess I had Chinese food too, but like that wasn't super, super bad. Like, I'm still trying to eat the vegetables. Like, both of those things were entirely keto, but now I'm going to like try and get through the next 2 weeks with again being strict to the meal plan. Like, I felt like a good, halfway point. Like, that was good, I felt. I'm gonna go ahead and film that other video and do some things. I may show you, I don't think I'm getting anything special today, so probably not showing you my grocery haul because it'll just be the same thing, but I will show you my meals later on, so I'll check back with you guys later. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is the first meal of the day. I'm actually doing really good with like not being hungry in the middle of the day, so I'm getting a lot of intermittent fasting done. I'm just kind of using up some leftovers since I just went grocery shopping. So I like roasted a couple red beets that were like kind of getting old, and I topped it with salt and pepper, avocado oil, and balsamic vinegar. And then these are just some leftover salmon pieces that I'm gonna eat as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. What time is it? Let's see, 3:53, and I am eating my first meal of the day today. I'm on break at work. So I have a spinach and arugula salad. I brought that from home because it's organic, and I have cherry tomatoes that are organic that I brought from home. And I have black olives, avocado, red onion, I have hemp seeds, pine nuts, nutritional yeast, some of my sauerkraut from Trader Joe's, and then I have salt and pepper and avocado oil and apple cider vinegar because that's like my all-time favorite dressing of all time. So I'm gonna eat this. Hey everyone, today is, I don't even know what today is. I feel like I haven't filmed in forever. Like, I haven't filmed like an update in forever. Yeah, I think it's the 18th, so today is my day 18. It is Wednesday, I believe. No, today's Thursday. I am about to eat. I will show you in a little bit. It is about like 2:30, I think. I wanted to update you guys with number one, like, I have hardly been hungry at all. I've been very easily being able to like intermittent fast until like the afternoon. And then I've only been having like 1 or 2 meals a day. I do think that I might not be eating enough calories. I think that I need to like pay attention more and just try and like eat a little bit more, I think, just because I don't want to go like too low calorie. But one of my favorite parts of eating keto is the fact that like you're not starving all the time and you can easily go without food, especially because in my job, like I'm working over lunchtime or over dinner time, and like I only get my break during specific times, and that's always changing. And so to update you guys with that, but then I also wanted to let you guys know, because I thought I was maybe just like imagining it like last week, but I realized that because I had gotten some new work pants like just a couple weeks ago, and they were a little tight like in my butt area, but I was like, it's okay, like as long as they're not gonna like, pop open when I'm bending down, like it's fine, it's okay. So that was just like, I don't even know if it was a whole month ago. Literally, I wear a belt with these pants, but they are like almost falling down. Like, there's so many inches now around my waist. Let me just show you like in the mirror. Sorry, my house is freezing. Like, we're trying not to turn on the heat. But anyway, like, look how many inches I have. Like, look at that. I mean, of course I was able to button them when I first bought them, but like the butt area was just like really tight. And like, I have so many like inches now, like in my thighs and my legs and my butt. Now it looks like they're like too big. Like, I have to pull them up, and when I like pull them up, gosh, this is a terrible video with this. Okay, when I like pull them up, then I even have like more space. Like, look how much space I have. Crazy. Like, I would have never bought these if they were this big, and like These are washed. So I was doing a diet bet for October, so it'll be interesting to see. I do not weigh myself more than once a month. Actually, from January all the way until September, I didn't weigh myself at all because weight does really like affect me and affect my mood and affect just how I do things. But I usually don't weigh myself. Because I was doing the diet bet, I did, and so that's why I knew in September, like I lost about 5 or 6 pounds. So I know I was about 162 right before I started this like vegetarian thing. And so it'll be interesting to see, like I'm definitely pretty sure I'm in the 150s. So that's pretty cool because I haven't been in the 150s since last summer, I'm pretty sure. So it's been like a year and a half. Anyway, let me check if my dinner is ready. This is my lunch. I'm feeling pretty hungry, so I'll probably be able to eat all of this. It is some roasted eggplant and beets with a tahini yogurt sauce. And actually, let me show you the yogurt that I got. I didn't want to travel all the way to Whole Foods. And yes, my refrigerator is kind of like broken and everything freezes on the bottom, so I have everything set up weird. So I got this probiotic dairy-free yogurt. It's unsweetened and plain, and it's made from like almonds and stuff. So almonds and coconut. So it is like thin because it's a drinkable yogurt, but that's all I could find for non-dairy yogurt. But I actually, like it turned out really well because I mixed it with tahini and lemon juice. So it's like a little sauce. And then this is a salad with romaine, cucumber, pine nuts, onions. It had called for sesame oil and then apple cider vinegar and salt and pepper. I think that was everything. So I'm gonna eat this. This looks so delicious, like yum, can't wait to eat this. I have red onions, asparagus, and peppers cooked in butter. I have 3 eggs cooked in butter with sriracha, and then I have half of an avocado with the everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's. And it is 10:44, so I'm actually eating pretty early today. But I think it's because I'm probably not going to be hungry when I'm at work, so I'd rather eat beforehand instead of eating at like 4 in the afternoon. I'm gonna try and get 2 meals in today, 1 here in the morning, and then 1 at night when I get home from work. Dinner on Friday night, this was going to be like a roasted zucchini and mushroom like satay, and I decided to add some of the miracle noodles to it, and it was supposed to be served with a side of the creamed kale, but I ended up like mixing it all together. So it's zucchini, onion, ginger, garlic, mushrooms, kale, the miracle noodles, and then it was like coconut and cashew butter and coconut aminos. So this looks absolutely delicious. Like this is like Friday night comfort food right here. So I cannot wait to eat this. And I do have a glass of rosé because #it's Friday. All right, so today is actually Sunday, October 21st, so I'm actually starting my week 4 today. I was just finishing editing the vlog for week 3, which you guys will see pretty soon. I'm just doing this little outro clip and talking about the last couple days. So as you saw, the last thing that you saw me eat was actually Friday night. I had that noodle bowl and the glass of rosé, and that was actually really good because I was very hungry that day. And so coming home from work, I really just wanted to like stop through drive-thru and like get french fries or something like that. But I thought about it and I was like, no, I'm just gonna go home. I've been feeling so great on all these vegetables, stay feeling great. So went home and decided to just throw those noodles into that dish to kind of make it more like comfort food, because that's really what I was like craving. I just wanted something that was like not a salad, you know, something like that, because I have been making a lot of salads just because they are pretty easy, and some of the like warmer or like cooking recipes that were in the book I've kind of like skipped over since I haven't been having like 3 meals a day. That turned out great. But then on Saturday we actually went to go help move my father-in-law. Actually moved in, but we were like unpacking and like setting up his apartment. So we went down there. It was like an hour-and-a-half drive, and we ended up not eating until about 3:30, I think it was, in the afternoon. And since we were at a place where we usually don't have an Olive Garden, we decided to go to Olive Garden. So I ended up getting some gluten-free like rotini pasta with shrimp and a creamy mushroom sauce. And then I also had like the salad. I didn't eat the croutons because I'm not a big fan of croutons, and I wanted to stay as gluten-free as possible. So that is what I had for Saturday, which was yesterday. That was like the only meal that I had then, which was good. Like, I'm glad I stayed gluten-free, and I'm glad I still stayed like vegetarian, because I'm actually just a little afraid. Like, I don't want to just all of a sudden like bring meat back in, especially if it's not good quality meat. So I'm really trying to stay, like, even if it wasn't keto, I'm still trying to stay as vegetarian as possible. So I did have some dairy again. So it's super funny because like I feel like this vlog, it's like I ate out twice or almost 3 times, like in kind of like a week span, because last week you saw the Chinese food, and then we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, so I had that like spinach dip with the chips, and then I went to Olive Garden, which I actually didn't film any clips because it was just kind of like I just didn't film anything. Yeah, so that's kind of what we ended up with for this past week. So I have 1 more week left of like my 4-week challenge, but I'm going to be continuing it all the way up until Thanksgiving, I'm pretty sure. Now, let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to continue vlogging. I know some of you had said that you would like to have me continue vlogging this whole like plant-based thing. I wasn't going to for November, so if you really, really, really want me to do it, definitely leave a comment down below so that I know that that's what, you know, you've been looking forward to, is more of these weekly vlogs. Other than that, I'm just going to end it here. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up if you did, because it really supports my channel. I will see you all in next week's video. Bye guys.
6 a.m. I'm so far away.